You really have to roll up a new character.
Wait, what? That was serious? Where were you, man? Like druid or something, I guess.
He's still laughing.
Okay, I'm back.
You know what it reminds me of, Beavis? Just let him walk in.
I was thinking that we were meeting this Uzi guy and it was going to be Beavis.
Yeah.
Not?
That's what I thought too, but I guess not.
Oh, well, I don't know if I want to do it then.
That's so funny to me.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to fight in this arena.
I'm
You
interested
guys still want to fight?
Yeah, I'm interested in flexing a little bit and
Yeah.
getting some more gold. Why not?
All right.
You know, Mordecai used to not like gold. Now all of a sudden he wants gold.
Well, Crunk has shown that being hungry is not that fun. So, which reminds me,
Then I
I
got plenty
have
of
to
gold.
get rations before I go.
Like, you got plenty of gold. You can buy, like, crap tons of rations with how much money you got now.
Yeah. I hear like weird Castlevania music. Oh, is that the stuff you're playing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was coming from downstairs. I'm like, what the hell are they playing?
Oh.
I legitimately thought Uzi was Beavis's character, though. Like, I thought the reroll was
Yep.
a joke.
Same here. I thought that was, like, what we're leading into, like, meeting his character. I thought he was just joking.
Yep.
I thought we were on. Well,
So yeah, he says, "Great. Meet me at the tavern tonight, and we'll go over the details. I can explain what the prize is, and we can negotiate who takes what."
Mordecai says, that sounds good.
wait a minute. Can we get some armor?
What kind of armor?
Mordecai, what do you need?
He looks down at his leathered armor and kind of pulls at it a little bit, and he says, I'm looking for something a little bit more with a little more protection, but without, being too much heavier than this. He's like, do you got anything?
Nothing that would be lighter than that, but
No, not
I
necessarily
got
lighter.
some spare scale mail laying around.
Scale mail.
I believe it's either a medium or a heavy.
Yeah, it's a medium. I don't know if I can actually wield medium armor.
I don't think there's any desk or problem with mages wearing armor in this.
Oh, really?
No, I think you get. There's some sort of penalty for casting an armor you're not proficient in. I forget.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Pretty
It was
sure.
if you're
Pretty
not.
sure if you're not proficient in the armor.
Yeah.
By the way, Sendo,
Yeah.
is AC based off of Dex and base armor?
I think so. I mean, your armor will have the +2 dex if it allows dex. Like certain armors won't have any dex bonus.
Oh, yeah, that might be why. Okay, I'll look into it a little bit more.
Do you have any plate? Do you have any plate armor?
Yeah, if you wear any armor
That's
you
what I
lack
want.
proficiency with, you have disadvantage on any ability check, saving throw, or attack throw that involves strength or dex, and you can't cast spells.
Wow.
So, yeah, not good to have that.
Yeah.
He looks at see the
Can't cast spells, really?
yeah,
Ow.
I
We
know.
gotta keep that in mind. If we ever need to capture a mage guy, we could just put him in some plate armor, and it'd be like an anti-magic field, right?
Force him into some armor. It's just-
Yeah, you just put the armor on. It's like anti-magic, and
Oh,
you can't
shit.
cast anything.
That's funny.
That's actually
So-
a good idea.
Is there
For
is there
the future, all my mages are proficient in heavy armor.
Heavy armor.
is there a bigger list of armor in the DMG?
Sorry, what?
Is there a bigger list of armor in the DMG? I find it hard to believe that because in the player's handbook they only have 3 armors in the light. It's padded leather and studded leather.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, so I'm looking at I just didn't want to bust out the DMG, but I guess I'm gonna have to. I'm trying to find.
Seeing any armor. There's magic items, but
Yeah, I see that. Well, I guess if the guy has some studded leather laying around, or can stud the leather armor that I'm wearing now.
he says, "I'll have my blacksmith look into it."
Okay. I assume his blacksmith is the same one we've already talked to, so let's go talk to the old guy.
Why are blacksmiths making leather stuff?
Well, it'd be studded leather, so
Oh, I guess it studs it up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So,
hope
yeah.
you guys aren't getting killed doing this crap. At least we're on
Yes.
the easy side.
Leave the Coliseum.
Yep, and head towards the old man on the cliff or hill or whatever the hell he is.
Yeah,
The whole guy I'm
Said
wearing.
it's
Okay.
the old guy on the hill. Which, as you look around town from like the town center where the entrance to the Coliseum is, you do see a hill with a like makeshift tower made out of a giant tree.
Is the Song of Storms playing by chance?
No.
Wrong song,
I
but
know.
good try.
I know.
Yeah.
It's all
I was gonna say.
I just had something in mind and I just went with it.
He really did.
Sorry, man. I like how you owned it. So
It was
Yeah,
Lost
he
Woods
just-
that I.
Nah, I just love that
Sarah's
one.
song is pretty addicting.
yeah. Okay. So I guess we
Alright,
approach.
let's go to the tower, guys.
Yeah.
Walk up
So
there.
yeah, as you get closer, you notice that there's like birds flying around, and as you get even closer, you realize those aren't birds; those are griffins.
Haha, I get it. Griffin, sure. Haha.
Yeah, that's so cute.
What about Gryffindor?
DM is not amused.
Oh my. This again.
Okay.
So as you get up there, you notice one of them's chewing on a body that looks like Hyomi.
Oh, I hate
It's
you.
eating it. It's eating it like a person?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my. I was like, I don't know.
I figured like these griffins were in the middle of town, they'd be safe or something.
Mordecai,
So-
what's the door? Is it knockable or does it have some sort of like?
Knockable.
It's knockable.
It's a magical door of
Yeah.
unknockableness.
+2?
It's a door that you get +2 on your knock spell.
It's a.
You just have to carry it around.
No, I was just
Yeah.
thinking like is there like a knocker on it? Are we knocking physically or does it have like a little string that I can pull for a like makeshift doorbell type thing?
There is a knocker on it that basically looks like a griffin's head holding a bar.
Yep. So Mordecai will grab the knocker and pound it 3 times.
Okay. Each time that you pound it, it doesn't make any sound, but one of the griffins above you lets out a quiet shriek.
I grab it and knock it 3 times.
What?
Mordecai raises his eyebrows and he says, "Easily amused, are we?"
Yeah, they
Yeah, look at the
shriek
griffins.
again for 3 times.
Alright,
Side.
sorry griffins. I just wanted to see if it was
Side.
And the
Really.
door
Damn it.
opens. And as the door opens, Crunk, something pulls on the back of your pants.
Wow, I look back.
There's a very small griffin about the size of a dog. Kind of
Oh.
looking at you, and it's kind of chirping at you.
Oh. Hey little guy, reach down and pet him, I guess.
It lets you pet him.
No.
Wow, I
Okay.
was like, why the
Nuzzle up
suspense?
against you.
Mordecai says this is really cute, but he
Then it
walks
looks at
away.
you, opens its mouth.
Oh, it's hungry.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll take out a ration and open it up and like throw it at him. Throw it to him.
Jesus.
Fucking eat
Just
it!
imagine Kronk taking out this
I
I mean,
ration,
like take some of
And,
the
like,
food out and like throw it to him. No, no,
softball, throw it in the
Yeah.
bird's face. Jeez.
Oh, you're ping walk.
Evil. Guys, stop.
Fucking eat it!
Okay, so yeah, so I gave him some rations. And
It gobbles it up and kind of hops around in circles and then flies
Yeah.
off to the tree above you.
That's funny.
oh, cool.
Mordecai.
And
you guys think
when,
we should knock
when
again?
everybody like turns around away from the griffin, there's a creepy old man just like an inch from Mordecai's face staring at you guys
Yeah, like Mordecai
with a
after
big smile.
he like turns around to go walk in and almost runs into him. Like, he's just like, whoa.
I say hi. I'm Crunk Strangebeard. Nice dogs you have.
Those aren't dogs. Those are majestic creatures.
Nice majestic creatures you got there.
Yeah, don't offend him, Crunk.
Oh, Krunk, always the literal one. Hello there, tiefling.
So the old man looks
I
at
fed the
you
little
and-
one some rations. I hope it's okay. He looked hungry.
He chuckles. They're always hungry.
Well, they just want some food out of you, man.
What's your name?
I am Gerard.
Gerard. Well,
What can I do for you?
I think Cyril was seeking
Yeah.
your help.
Says as he strokes his beard, which is
Oh.
slightly longer than yours.
He's like, haha.
Anyway, I wanted to. I don't know if you guys had anything. I think maybe Mordecai had something in mind too, but we were interested in getting some weapons and potions identified for magical traits. And we were wondering if you would do that.
He lets out a slight chuckle.
Uh,
Says, "What brought you to me?"
some person and some place.
That's very specific. How do you know it's not the
I was like,
other old man up on the hill?
what? How many old men live on hills here?
Mordecai turns around and scans the horizon. He says,
kind of
I
elephant
see no
race
other
happening
hills.
going on here?
The old man starts chuckling. Don't mind me. I'm just playing games with you.
Oh my goodness.
Chad said that the old man's last name is Stranger Beard.
Oh my god.
That was so
Gerard.
good.
That's hilarious.
He's a trickster.
So he invites you in, gives you a seat at a table, and sits on the other side. It's like, well, let me see the item.
All right. Well,
Z.
I don't know what Mordecai is gonna pull out,
Yeah,
Watch
he,
it for
he
him.
like shuffles through.
so I'm
his-
shuffling through javelin and card. Take that. What can you do with all this stuff? I think that's all I have. Hang on. I want to make sure. That's it.
I've got something, and I reach into my boot and grab that amulet thing, and I toss it on the table in front of him. So that thing's kind of weird and magically.
Mordecai lines up his potions.
His smile goes into an immediate frown.
Oh no.
Sees that amulet.
Oh god damn it, Kronk. Why'd you do it?
I know. Mordecai looks over and he says, Kronk, you still have the amulet?
Yeah. What the hell is that?
What?
Uh,
Nope.
he, Mordecai looks at Stranger Beard and says, he's not with us.
He looks at you and says, "So quick to betray your friends."
I love me.
No, I lied. He wouldn't say that. So I guess Mordecai kind of like meets his eye and traces it back to the amulet, and he speaks up and he says, "Yeah, we're aware that the amulet's not of good intent, but we're still curious to know what exactly it is. It's been doing some strange things, and I believe our friend here has been seeing faces in the walls."
He looks at
What?
your friend
You don't see the
and
faces?
it's like, "You see faces?"
Yeah, wow. Well, you don't see him?
Mordecai like,
Krunk, just so you know, you have not seen a face since you left the keep.
Oh, well, I haven't seen faces in a while, actually.
Just the one time is normal.
yeah, you just remembered.
Good lord.
It was just that strange place. I think it was possessed or something.
The whole keep was.
It was
Okay,
actually
okay.
the old man that told you that.
The old man told me I haven't seen faces.
Yeah. It's like, but
Uh,
Krunk, you haven't seen faces since the keep.
Okay, Mordecai's freaked out.
What do you know?
How do you know I haven't seen faces? How do you know we were at the keep?
He's like, never mind that. What
Or
you have
you-
here is a key to a temple in the dark wood.
Hmm.
Wait,
I
yeah.
suggest you get rid of it
Why?
before you wake something up in that temple.
Is there gold in the temple?
Oh, there's lots of gold in the temple.
It's probably all cursed. God damn it. Shit.
No, none of it's cursed.
Yeah, we saw
Everything
the
around
gold
it's
whenever
cursed.
we threw the amulet into a fire. It turns the fire very cold, and
And black.
we see an image of said temple with all of the gold and riches that we could ever possibly want. But you know, it being a key, we don't know where the door is.
It's the temple in the middle of the dark woods. Odin's temple. Location of his throne and his grave.
Would anyone know who Odin is just by you mentioning it?
Yes, he's actually
It's a
the element of darkness. He's like the deity of death and all that in this land.
So we'd all be aware of that then.
Mordecai says, "I don't know that any treasure's worth upsetting a god over."
Yeah.
Yeah,
On the
screw that.
contrary, I'm sure Odin would be quite happy.
That's the trick. That's a trap.
Yeah, well, you know, Cthulhu's my homeboy, so
He
Wait,
lets
he'd
out
be
sigh
happy-
as you say that.
Wait, you'd be happy about what?
having another slave, most
I don't
likely.
know. I don't want to go there. What should we do with this amulet thing? We get rid of it or something?
Give it to the old guy.
Hey, why don't you?
He
You should
chuckles
take it.
and says, "Just because he lords over death doesn't mean he's evil. Death affects everyone equally. That's quite neutral."
Die though.
This old man is wise. Gerard, you said your name was?
You could call me Gerard. So what was the other stuff you were showing him?
I think that's now Sierra's stuff. So a spear, and what else did you have?
It's my javelin, and I have this stupid card that we drew out of a deck a long
Alright.
time ago.
Yeah, I gave Mordecai my cards. I had a pair of mimics.
When he looks on your spear, he's like, "Wow. You guys have some interesting luck when it comes to finding artifacts."
Oh, I can
This
find that.
belonged to the champion of Ifrit. I hear she was a cleric of great power.
Is there any kind of like property to it other than when I throw it, it always returns to my hand? But it also seems to
It
occasionally.
burns people up.
Yeah.
It's infused with the power of Ifrit. So it burns any that it strikes.
Fire javelin that returns to my hand. Oh my god. Whew, that's magical, literally.
The
Wait.
bigger the beer, the more knowledge he has.
We're all gonna follow
the
the
beard.
the path of beardism.
Yes, the
Wait,
path of
if I
beardism
ask-
has started in my chat. God damn it, Israel! What have you done?
I feel like this is a little bit discriminate somehow.
You better work on it, Valentine. Put some road
I'll
gain
just go
on
get
that.
some construction paper and some glue.
Next week,
count?
she's going to show up with a beer that just makes us all feel shame.
I know.
Yeah. Huh. You better watch it, okay? Anyway, how do
So
you?
what?
Whoa, this is amazing.
So what else do you have?
I have a stupid card that I pulled out of a deck that makes no sense and it's stupid. Throws down this card that's a full moon over some stuff. What
A
is this?
tower in a
Yeah.
swamp with a full moon and treasure.
Predator.
He lets outside. He's like, it seems no matter what I tell you, it won't matter because your fates are entwined.
Oh shit. I don't like the sound of that.
Mordecai then slides over his 2 cards. The mimic that was given to him by Kronk. Actually, it's 2 mimics, right?
Well,
Yeah.
when it's in
That's
your
true.
hand, it depicts what was shown to you, which is death.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Then I have 3 death cards, apparently.
Yeah.
Kronk, touch your hand to one of them cards then.
Yeah.
I don't want any cards, guys.
Just touch it, Kronk.
Just touch it so we know our fate. It's intertwined. It's kind of intimate.
I don't
Touch the
want
card.
to
Did
fate.
Kiyome ever take any cards? I don't think she did, right?
No.
We know her fate.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, her fate
If
is
only
the
she
card
knew
that
her
I have.
fate.
Hers was not intertwined with ours, thankfully.
Um,
So-
I don't want to mess with those cards. That's why I gave them to
Do
you.
you want to know what the card says or
well,
You just-
what the card is?
Mordecai looks at the 3 and he says, "Well, we've got a mimic, we've got this full moon and a chest of gold, and we've got a death card." He says, "And we weren't, what order are they in? And basically, could you read them to us and let us know what that's supposed to mean if it's all intertwined?"
He chuckles and looks at it and says, he looks directly at Kronk and says, I don't see a mimic. Touch this.
Okay. I touched the damn thing.
All right. He kind of chuckles, looks at it. He's like, ah. So what this is telling me is you'll find your treasure. Your treasure will be a trap. I wonder if this has to do with the amulet. He thinks. These cards are always vague.
Fair enough.
And he looks at the death one and he's like, interesting. Seems the magic in this card expired.
Oh
and
my
he
god.
takes the card and kind of rubs his hand on it, and it becomes blank white, and he hands it back to you.
Who?
It's because Kiyomi died?
Who did he hand the card back to?
Mordecai.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So when he touches the death card, it doesn't come back as death?
No.
Mordecai's intrigued. He pockets the card again.
So, but when you touch it, it becomes something else.
Oh, what does it become?
This becomes. Okay, so it shows a picture of a globe, like a world,
Yeah.
and in the upper side, it's like natural. It's like blue water and all that. On the underside, it's red, disfigured. It has like tentacles growing off of it. It's real gross looking.
Hmm.
And that's it. Among stars.
Well, Mordecai knows what that means, but he just pockets it anyways. He sees a change, but doesn't even like hesitate. He just kind of looks at it like for a second and then just pockets it.
He kind of shakes his head and says, poor Kiyomi. Always a trickster.
Mordecai kind of grimaces and grits his teeth, and he says, "You have no idea." He looks over to Sierra and says, "Was that everything you had?"
Yeah, that was it.
Okay. So Mordecai pushes forward the red potion and the green potion. He said, "These are the only two potions that we were unable to identify 100%." He says, "I think the red potion might be a potion of levitation, and we have no idea what the green potion is. Are you able to tell us what they could be?"
He says, yeah. And looks at it, pops the top, kind of sniffs it, and holds it away. He's like, yeah, this is a potion of cure disease.
That's the red one?
No, that's the green one.
Oh.
God
Sure.
damn it.
I was thinking that too. I'm sorry. All along.
Wait, did I miss something?
One of the potions was cure disease.
Who had a disease?
Kiyomi?
Yeah.
That's how this whole Mordecai hating Kiyomi thing started, was because of the goddamn disease.
What?
God
Oops.
damn it.
Oops.
Fates.
And he
Remember
looks at the
disease.
red one, smells it. He's like, smells like berries. Hits it shut and hands it to you and says, that is a potion of cure light wounds.
Light wounds. We were right with the L. Perfect. He nods and thanks the old man. And he says, one other question. He says, any way that I can get my armor enchanted by any chance? He says, the weight on getting it upgraded from the blacksmith or anybody in a physical sense is far too long. We're going to be out of town most likely before I can even make use of it. Any way to beef me up a bit?
He chuckles and says, unfortunately, your armor is not well made enough. If
I have
it
something
didn't
well-made
burn
enough.
with her, what you would
I have
have,
something
but
well-made
it was
enough.
on Kiyomi's body when she
What
burned
was?
her silk. She had the royal silk that was enchantable.
I have the silk that you told. I have the
That's
cloth that you told me was prepared.
Yeah,
for
I was
enchant.
getting it mixed up with Kiyomi's.
Yeah, that you got the
As soon
gold
as-
silk.
Huh?
Kiyomi had the other silk
Yeah,
that was...
Yours was gold silk. It was my bad.
So what is
Oh.
mine?
No.
I'm so confused.
So
Kiyomi
Krunk
had two sets
the
of
gold silk. Beavis had the royal silk that was Eastern, really high quality, getting ready to be enchanted,
Okay,
but it went up in
So-
flames.
Shit.
so I just have gold cloth. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
That's,
Gold colored cloth. Well, silk, but so do you guys have any more questions?
I don't think I do. Mordecai kind of jingles or puts the potions back in his bag and pulls out a couple of gold pieces and slides them his way as thanks for appraising the potions. A gold apiece.
He chuckles, says, no problem.
Wait a minute. How do you know all this stuff about us?
He chuckles and kind of rubs his beard and says, you learn a lot when you're as old as I am.
What are you?
How old are you, old man?
His name's
How
Jebediah.
disrespectful, Syrah.
Excuse you, I'm like 101. Pretty freaking old myself. Not really. We're very young and for elves.
He looks at you and says,
I am 101.
I'm old enough.
Oh,
Never mind.
Mordecai
Okay, cool.
says, actually, I do have one more question. We're looking for another companion. Do you know where we can find one? has,
Can you scribe that, please?
has our spiritual companion finished rolling his dice?
He looks at you and says, soon all will be revealed. And he kind of does that Jedi mind trick.